The COVID-19 scare gave us a view of a world where food supply chains could be interrupted. And where would that leave us in Trinidad and Tobago? The reality of our situation is we have the opportunity to grow most of our food here and provide a better, more affordable cost of living, highly nutritious fare, create jobs, save foreign exchange, put our farmers back to work, put our land to use growing food, create an opportunity for the country to expand into food export, generating foreign exchange. So why don't we do it? Ask the political parties who receive funding from the food importers who do not want us to grow food. So the vast majority of our fertile farmland is either growing razor grass, strip malls, or cineplexes. And now is being subdivided for housing in a country that desperately needs to feed itself in a world that has no idea where it's going. The Progressive Empowerment Party's food independence plan is based on two things: land availability and consumption data. Both need to be constructed, because we have no idea what our consumption data really is, and we have no idea where our land is at this point. The largest job that any real sensible government will have to undertake for us to become food self-sufficient is to reclaim all of our food lands that have been farmed out, no pun intended, to friends and financiers of the two parties that have made up the change exchange of our governance for at least the last 30 years. Trinidad and Tobago can be food self-sufficient. Trinidad and Tobago can be a global player in agriculture and agro-processing. But we need to have that as a goal. We need to have a plan, and we need to stick to it. It cannot be ad hoc. Mexico plays in a $1.5 billion a year avocado trade. We could get a piece of that. Jamaica's exporting mangoes to the United States of America. Trinidad, we're exporting nothing. We're growing nothing. We're playing games with our children's future and with this country's national security. Food independence is the most important thing that we could undertake in this country after jobs, home ownership, sensible and water management plans. In other words, the entire country needs to be undone and redone to functionality, keeping in mind that the role of the government is the well-being of all the citizens. So let's be serious. If what we want is a real country, then these are the issues that need to be occupying our minds, and not the bacchanal and nonsense politics that dominate the national conversation. The Progressive Empowerment Party calls on all of Trinidad and Tobago to take responsibility for this country, take their role in this democracy more seriously, and let's get down to business, to the business of saving TNT. And that can happen on August 10th. All you have to do is vote PEP. Thank you. It is time for real change. On August 10th, vote for the Progressive Empowerment Party.